Beautiful collective, welcome back everyone. Let's get straight to your messages. I hope you guys are all doing fabulous. Thank you for joining me here. As always, thank you for your generosity, guys. All of your likes, your comments, and subscriptions are deeply appreciated here and always have been and always will be. I try to say that every single day because I am very grateful to each and every one of you who are with me. Know that. Envy. Oh, jeez. Adversity. Okay. I am accepting, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. This envy, this adversity, what can you do about it? Seriously, I cannot change it. Something is over. I am learning that endings are merely new beginnings. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well being. You know, it is what it is. I cannot change how people feel about me, how people treat me, but the only thing that I can change is myself. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, and that's looking like change. The only thing I can change is myself. I cannot change the circumstances. I cannot change my past. I cannot change what has happened in it. But I can change myself. I cannot change the minds of others. I, that's it. Happiness. I have to find my own happiness. I have to accept that, this is a happy change. Like, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and benefit others. But if they cannot see those things, I cannot change it. And I'm not here to change everyone else. The only person I can change is me. And I am changing. I want happiness. I am no longer in denial. I'm not going to deny myself anything. I'm not going to live in regret. I have got my freedom here. Now, you may have regretted getting into the situation with this person. You may have some regrets, but you have let that go, or are letting that go, or should be letting that go. Because I cannot stand at the land of indecision. I have to make a decision here for my life. I have chosen to forgive. And I am at peace. And I am happy. I am choosing to forgive myself and choosing to not hold on to any bitterness. I can't do it. For my own peace, for my own happiness. Good on you, guys. Be proud of how far you've come. Infinite, abundant Lord Ganesh. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connection is increasing. Karma is releasing. Love and peace. Intervention and purpose. You are being divinely guided. Know that. Choose to forgive in order to heal and see the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Being called to action. I don't know if I like what that just said. Love has no boundaries. It's also that If it was love, we wouldn't have to set up boundaries. You know what I mean? There's a fine line there somewhere. That's why it's dual. Hmm. Found that interesting. We always forgive the ones we love. We do. We do. New moon promise. Solitude. Sanctuary. Just recuperate and breathe. Time of reflection. Something, ebb and flow. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Ebb and flow. I know that everything has a season. I know that everything, what is given, always, it's like if you love somebody, let them go. If they come back, they're meant to be, and if they don't, they never were. This is karma. Karma is releasing. Volcano. I am confident. I'm taking leadership. I no longer. I'm not going to I see every ending as a new beginning. I'm starting to understand that every ending leads to a new beginning. This is needed to be released. So, you just freed yourself. This is understanding and learning. I am learning to free myself. I am learning confidence. I am learning leadership. I am learning that every painful ending has a new dawn begins. I'm learning. Blame. This person was blaming you. It's also about boundaries. This is justice. This is balance. this person? Did they figure you crossed the boundaries? Did they put up boundaries to you? Was this person controlling? Was this person learning something? Love has no boundaries. This person was acting cold and distant toward you. They were. Releasing karma. Whoa. Somebody is in regret. They're resentful. Angry. Hurt. This person's still in love with you. But they're stuck. Adversity. Adversity is a way of, what did it say about adversity? Is a way of well, that was envy. I accept the challenges that are the best way to learn. Hmm. 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 self-esteem. Ego. Adversity makes me stronger. These challenges have only empowered me. These challenges and this adversity has only made me stronger. Wiser. I know my worth. I know my value. Every ending is a new beginning. Happiness. Denial. Hmm? What did it say about denial? I acknowledge my fear and I embrace it and I replace it with the insight of awareness. This person was in denial. They were refusing to see. This person's like, I cannot change the past. So they're learning lessons. So have you. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Something I did not really understanding here. Hang on. Love has no bounds because love is not related or restricted to any particular thing or person. Everyone's definition of love varies. The kind of term people still struggle to define and term. But love without boundaries can lead to unhappiness at least and abuse at worst. If we do not let our partners, parents, children, and friends know where we stand in terms of how we expect and need to be treated, then we will not have an equal voice in the relationship. There had to be clear boundaries. And the card said love has no boundaries. But you need to define that, or it can lead to unhappiness and it can lead to abuse of the relationship. You have to clearly define boundaries. I'm telling you, you do. I don't know if I agree with that card. Love has no boundaries. You're not a doormat. You have to have boundaries in any relationship with your children, with your friends, with your loved ones, and certainly your partners. If you don't have boundaries, it's like, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, I don't. You have to have boundaries. You teach people how to treat you, and if you have no boundaries, then you are a game target to be walked on. You can't just sit there like candy cane lane and rainbows and lollipops and you can treat me any way you want because I love you. No, that's not love. Love is disciplined. Love is boundaries. It's learning to love yourself as well and setting up guidelines for your own self. I don't agree with whoever wrote that. Love has no boundaries. Well, yeah, it does. Self-love does. I don't agree with that. Because everybody's into this. You love unconditionally. You love unconditionally. Yes, you can love unconditionally, but you do need boundaries. I mean, there's got to be some guideline to follow. You know what I'm saying? For yourself, what you will and will not tolerate, what you will and will not deal with or put up with. That's how people get away with it. Well, if you loved me unconditionally, then you wouldn't tell me no. If you loved me, oh my God, could you imagine my children? Oh my God. I'm just thinking, if I raised my kids that way, they'd be terrors. Absolute nightmares to society. I'm telling you, they would be. I mean, they would test your boundaries all the time. Mom, that's like telling your kids, Mom, your kids say to you, if you love me, you let me eat all that candy because you love me. Well, it's not healthy for you. You have to have vegetables and fruit and a balanced diet. Well, if you loved me, that means you don't love me then, because you're setting up boundaries for me. Baloney. You gonna let somebody just, treat you any way they want? Bouncing off the walls because they're on a sugar rush? No. No, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. We have rules to follow in society, and even the Lord has rules, commandments to abide by. I don't believe in that. I just don't. That's why we're in this mess. Because we love unconditionally. And we feel like the bad guy once we set up boundaries. And it's like, no. Set clear boundaries. I don't care what that card says. I don't agree with them. You guys are entitled to your opinion, but that's just my belief. Oh my God. So I can go out and do whatever I want. Like, love never dies. Like, you'll always care for someone and you always love them. But you have to set up parameters for yourself, what you will and will not tolerate. And I don't care what no card tells me. Sorry. Cannot. Somebody must have been on something that day, right? Not. I don't know. I really had to research that, guys. It was bugging my brain. What are you telling me to do? What are you telling my collective to do? Love has no boundaries. No, love does not have boundaries. You still love them, but you love them enough to set up boundaries. Like, that's not good for you. That's not healthy for you. Doesn't mean you stop loving them. It means you love yourself enough and them to be disciplined. Guys, I don't agree with that. Love does not have boundaries. But you need boundaries. I don't agree with that. Let me know in the comment section what you think of that, because I don't agree with that. I think we all need boundaries, or there would be havoc upon the earth. Seriously. Anybody could do whatever they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. We all have rules to follow. We have laws. If you loved me, you wouldn't put me in jail even though I may have broke the law. That's crazy. It's mayhem. It would be no discipline. There would be no, thou shalt not do this. There would be no commandments. It doesn't, no. Love has no boundaries. Love does not have boundaries. You still love someone, but you love them enough to put boundaries up because, hey, you know what? You're doing something that's hurtful. Knock it off. I don't agree with that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I took that the wrong way, maybe. I don't know. Something that makes me think about and want to research a little more about. Take care.